God, I hate technology. Okay, apparently we are up and running. Fine, we're here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Yo, right. Bear with. Okay. No. What is going on? Okay, I have you guys there. And let's just make the screen bigger a second. Here's me thinking I was being clever. Okay. Let's leave you chaps there. You guys are supposed to all be in a floaty window now, but apparently you're not in a floaty window. But whatever. Right, okay. I'd like to say we can cut that out, but we're live, so I can't. That's me dicking about. I'm bored, it's rainy. I've got too much to do. So I'm going to do nothing that I should be doing, and I'm going to build Angron. So it's pissing down with rain. Been soaked multiple days. So I thought I will sit here for a couple hours. And if anybody's on, I will chat to them. And yeah, enjoy and crack out Angron. I don't know what's going on with my screens. I assume I'm here and that there are people possibly around. It does say that I'm offline on certain things, but it says I'm online on others, so whatever. We'll go with it, shall we? I think I've got volume. Else I'm talking to myself. Right, okay, let's move that away before I smack it. So yeah, I've got commission work to crack on with. I have an Angron to do. My Deathwatch kill team ended up taking a back seat. I mean, they are technically painted, but they're not finished. I've got 6 that are much more matte than these incredibly shiny ones. The incredibly shiny ones shouldn't be shiny. They're going to be incredibly matte as well. I've been messing about with some enamel washes and stuff. It's always weird to do enamel washes on black armour. It's finding the right sort of colours to slap all over them. And then I'm messing around with plasma glow as well, although I don't think the plasma glow is coming out so well at the moment. My phone's going to... No, not my phone, my camera. It's going to struggle with that, isn't it? Yeah, plasma glow is coming out okay, I guess. I've just turned that light on, and that's really going to mess with it, isn't it? Might be able to get that to focus. Hang on, let's just grab this. Focus. Ooh, it did. So yeah, plasma glow is coming on okay. I haven't drawn any barrels or anything yet either. So it doesn't look as good as that, but I'll turn that back off a second because I don't need a bright shiny light while I'm building Angron. So yeah, I'm building Angron. and I'm just going to sit here and contemplate what I'm going to do with regards to giveaways and things like that. I realise that since we own a shop, we are actually in a position to do giveaways. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. Originally, the idea was to do our first one as a follower one for YouTube. At like 500, I think it's 500. Our first 500 followers on YouTube, and then do a spearhead or a combat patrol giveaway, which I think we're going to do, especially since they're all going up by a couple quid. So, but it's getting that push to actually do it, and then also figuring out how the hell we would send them out to places like overseas and stuff. Which I guess is still it would still be doable, but I think a combat patrol or a spearhead's a good shout. They're not the cheapest things to give away. And obviously, there's plenty of newer ones that are popping up. But yeah, 500 followers, and then it'll be the format that we do it in. I watched quite a few guys who do not necessarily giveaways for 40k, but giveaways for other things, and they'll normally do like a video, and then they'll have like a code word in the video that you have to comment with, or they'll do a follow the channel, or drop any form of comments or bollocks. It's really just whatever, however I figure out how to do it. Just realised it's not too bad. It's 9:45, so I'm not sure how many times I've technically sworn. I don't really class bollocks as a swear word, but I guess it is. Yeah, someone did mention the other day that they were watching my kill team video. Apparently, I swore a few times. I thought, okay. The videos are definitely not marked as for children. Oh, it's pissing down outside. It really is. Did I bring my brolly with me? Yes, I did. I brought my big brolly with me today because I went and got my kids yesterday, and it hammered down, like absolutely ridiculously hammered down. And for some reason at the moment it's pissing down literally at the point of going and getting the kids for school, so you have to stand out on the playground while the teachers take an absolute age to actually let the kids out, and it was just belting down. Not only was it belting down, but my youngest son decided that he would go to. He came to the door with the school in his shirt, no coat, no jumper. It was the rain was like a wall of rain. He came out in just a shirt. I sent him in with a waterproof coat and a jumper. His jumper was in his bag. His waterproof coat, we don't know where it was. So I had to take my coat off and put it over him, and then walk off. Literally just completely drenched. I had no option. The things we do for our children. So I have no idea what part of Angron I'm sticking together. I actually thought Angron was a lot bigger than this as well, but he's not as big as I thought. Or it doesn't seem to be as big as I thought he was going to be. It's one of those weird models that has very strange contact points. I'm assuming that's to make it a bit harder for them to recast him. I don't know if my mic's picking that up, but it is hammering down. So I can get away with this today. I'm probably not going to see a single person in the shop today. I mean, you combine it with the fact that this is technically the first week where all the kids are back in school now. It's like the proper go back to school week now. Last week was like an on-off day for a lot of people. Yeah, an on-off week. My kids went back in randomly. For anyone that's just joining though, I don't normally talk about school and kids, but it's raining. I talk about whatever I like. Doesn't have to be necessarily Games Workshop related. Whatever randomness happens to pop into my brain at the time is generally the way it works. Oh, that's an interesting connection. It's technically still too early in the morning to properly mentally function for me. I have been up since 6, but what time is it now? 10 to 10. Oh god, look at it out there. It's so gross. I would turn the camera around and show you. I don't know if it would pick up just how rainy it is out there. Okay. Right. That's his tail and midsection. That's way smaller than I thought he was going to be. Okay, what are we on? 13s, 14s, and 13, 14, 17? Okay. I like that name. Eat my noob. That's a good name. So yeah, my plan is to get Angron built, possibly base painted today. We'll see. Why has he got so many legs? How many legs does he have? Oh, it's half legs. It's alright, it's not full legs. I was going to get mega confused just then. Oh, that's well weird. Alright, I need to find a toe. I don't see a toe on this. Did I just pick up 17? No. It's not even 17, is it? It's 13. 13, 14, 17. That's what I want. Well, there's 18. I'm going to grab that now while I'm here. And that's it. Skadoops. Does that mean that 17 will be on the revert opposite? Oh, fuck. No, it's not. Where is it? There it is. Shipping. What's 14? Pipes of some description. Fuck me. Why? 57. Yeah, of course it would be. Right, completely opposite end of all of the other pieces. 14. Right, and 15. So I need that other side of his leg. No, no. No, no. No, no. It's that one there. So yeah, I'm thinking 500 subscribers or followers, whatever the hell you call them on YouTube, will be my first milestone to give away something. Now, probably make it a bit more official. There was like an original post which we did when I first opened the channel, and I literally did nothing. I think it's all like AI generated bollocks. So I'm gonna put out a proper post, and just to say, we'll go for a drive. We'll go for a follower drive. We'll go for our first 500. First 500, and then I guess I don't know what the other options are on YouTube. Can't say. I don't think I've ever had to tag anyone on a YouTube one. We could randomly generate it, that's for sure. But do I cross-platform it? Don't really need to go messing about with every single freaking social media thing. I hardly use Instagram anymore at all. Right. The only time you guys see me on TikTok nowadays is if I happen to be on live on YouTube, and then we use Restream. So, though I do like TikTok. I find that the people on TikTok chat a lot more generally. But then, even from my own experience, I really watch that many YouTube lives, to be honest. Okay, one of Angron's surprisingly slender legs. In the images, he looks really chonky. I'm not sure what's going on with the back of this. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Right, what goes inside his kneecap? He's blatantly supposed to have something in his knee. Oh, it carries on down. 1, 2, 3. Silly me. 16 and 18. Damn, 16 is massive. I was actually going to start looking for a tiny piece. Well, that's actually pretty chunks. What did I say? 16 and 18. 18 is like a little tiny bit by the look of it. I'm sure. Oh shit! I've apparently already taken 18 out. Oh, it's claw. That's why it's there. Nice. So yeah, I already forgotten what I was saying. Something about giveaways. Yeah, 500 people. I am building Angron, indeed. Thought I could use a distraction from general work. So I thought we'd see how quickly I can build Angron and possibly paint him. Although, judging by the sheer level of gold trim that appears to be on him, I'm going to say he's going to take a bit longer to paint than I first thought. Also, building that leg took friggin' ages. I think I'm going to glue his legs on as I go, because what's the contact points like on this? That's going to take a while to set nicely, isn't it? So I might as well. Get him setting while. Do you have a piece of his belt? Yeah, he does. There's like the stick there. Oh, Jesus Christ! They really have added they've really made it harder for people to copy this, haven't they? Yes, I wanted to do Angron for a while, but I didn't really want him personally. He would have just been a cabinet piece. Thankfully, the guy I paint for wanted him done for his World Eaters army, so it means I do actually get to paint him. Or not actually having to keep him, so that's good. I've got to go on the second leg now, haven't I? Blurred. I thought I would do this now because I'm going to end up with deliveries and all sorts of crap rocking up at some stage. So I know I shouldn't be streaming during the day. In the early morning is a bit pointless. I was like, Tell me that I shouldn't be, but it's fine. The whole world hasn't gone to work yet. I'm just going to cut all these bits off now. Can't even bother to think about them. I'm quite surprised. He's definitely not as big as I thought he was going to be. Although certain things are bigger than I thought. What were they? Hang on. There's wings. His wings look like kind of normal bloodthirster size. So also don't understand why do the two leg bits separately? I can just glue them straight together. Weird. It looks like as well that I'm going to be able to paint Angron pretty much traditional because I didn't see box art wise, although I haven't really. Oh no, now I'm literally looking at his leg here. It's not just all gold, is it? So there will be some white world eaters. Yes, there will be. I suppose at least there's not as much gold. That means swings and roundabouts, as they say. Right, let's black those two together a sec. And then hunt down the gubbins. Let's shine some light on us. Oh, damn, that's still like really weird, isn't it? What's going on today? It's as if like the fact that it's raining outside has made it seem more gloomy and dismal in here than it is. That'll do. Kind of. Shit, I've sidetracked myself. What was I doing? 26, 21, 25. 23, oh my god. 21, 22. Already there. So basically, oh, whatever. Let's just find 21 first. If you struggle to count and find things, like a couple of things, like remember literally a couple of numbers first thing in the morning, there's a good chance you probably shouldn't be doing anything, even remotely mentally taxing. Right, 23. There it is. $25. Ooh, I found 26, so I'm ahead of the curve there. Yes. Can't get me snips in there. 26. I just need 25, which. Oh, well, where is it? Where's that? I changed my fingers on it originally. Right. Oh, and 21. Oh, I found that straight away. Nice. Okie doke. Yeah, my sinuses are absolutely killing me right now. What was that? That was a dull notification. Not Adele, Adele. Right. So I've recently changed my stool that I've been sitting in for the past couple of years because I was just sat on a stool in here for many hours a day, which I think may have caused me some serious back problems, to my old gaming chair, which I've now discovered my old gaming chair is much lower than my desk. So I haven't decided what my preferred way of sitting is yet. I also haven't figured out how long I can actually sit in this position before I start to feel damaged. So this is a tester today to see how I feel about this. I'm contemplating having to have a full desk change. Annoyingly, I have a resin poured desk, so it's all clear resin poured over a bunch of like Games Workshop, like White Dwarf pictures and stuff I cut out. Ah, thank you. I appreciate follows. Unfortunately, the TikTok follows will not count towards my draw that I'm going to do. I'm going to do a draw to send somebody a combat patrol or a spearhead, basically a box of minis, when we hit 500 followers on YouTube. So hunt me down on YouTube. I'll currently be showing us live on YouTube. Find me on there and follow me, because as I say, when we hit 500, we'll be doing a giveaway. We'll randomly generate some names. A name. We'll see how flush I feel. Definitely one name, maybe more though. Yeah, we'll do a giveaway for hitting the 500 mark. And it'll be good because it will let me see as well, like, especially if I have to send overseas. Well, let's see how expensive it is to send things overseas. If anyone from overseas actually wins it, that is, I suppose. Could get lucky. Could be local. Oh, back in the mode. He said he would let you know. No worries. No, I didn't actually have to go anywhere. It was someone picking up something that was left here. So, but yes, so giveaways, and then I think we'll do them depending on how well it goes. We might just do them monthly. Who doesn't love just giving away stuff every month? I think we can get away with a monthly giveaway. I feel like people need to be what's the word? Compensated for listening to me waffle on. Okay, so that's all Angron's legs and bits and pieces stuck together. Oh God, that's only page 1 of the instructions. This there's only like 3 pages. Right, it's a very Gubbinsy bit now, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. Ooh, choices on the head. Oh, I like the head that's closed. Mouth. Do. What the hell is all this crap? I'm just having a quick look. There we go. Let's plug my phone in. It's random. I want to say business related, but if you think you get a lot of spam as a personal, in your personal email, just see how much spam you get when you have a couple work ones that aren't like part of a big company. At least when I used to work as a manager for a certain telecommunications company, all my messages were filtered by the tech team. I don't remember what numbers I'm looking for. 28 and 27. Okay. If anyone's built Angron before, just let me know how you felt about it, because so far it's actually not too bad. 28, 27. Oh, I've been shaving off any little sprue nubbins and bits relatively quicker as soon as I've seen them. They haven't really been that bad. Thing is, I like to make sure that everything goes together. And then, oh no, you bastard! Sprues for the sprue god on the floor. Sprues for the floor god. Okay, just realised that my camera was really close as well. So, apologies for that. I mean, it could do with going up a bit higher, really. That might also be why it looked so weird when my light was on a second ago. It still looks like I'm like in my bedroom and it's night time. It's really strange. We've got like some decent light, actual daylight, LED daylights in the shop itself, big panel lights. And then I actually do have a couple of day bulbs currently turned on. So, weird. What was I saying? Yes, so yeah, I don't mind, not minding it so far. Obviously, there's just these little tiny like nubbins from where they've been snipped off the sprue, but I'm not really seeing any mold. Oh, fuck me! I've just launched a knife straight at my plasma gunner. Wow, that's actually pretty standard for me. I mean, the amount of times I've dropped that knife and it's gone like tip first down into the floor. God knows how it hasn't gone straight into my foot yet. I'm winging it with these. I'm just going to assume I know where they're clicking in. Ah, you bastard! He nearly went on the floor again then as well. Oh, I see where that goes. There's like a little coin slot for it to slap into. Right. That's the two back pieces. Now I need 30 and 29. I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking for. 30 and 29. Oh, I've just seen like a whole bunch of pieces on here that look like they were like tongues or something, but I actually think they might be claws or something like that. Right. That was 29, and then there should be a bigger piece. Would you really stick 29 on one sprue? I mean, they 100% would do that. Oh my god, it actually is as well. Pricks. Why? This really, really annoys me when there's multiple sprues and the pieces that like literally like the next ones are just, they're not on the same sprue for one, and they're also just in places that you just, why isn't it like right next to the next bit? What am I supposed to be doing with this? Wow, I feel like that's a really unnecessary part. Seriously. That seems incredibly unnecessary. Unless it's just like, maybe it's because it's quite a big overhang, I don't know. But that does not seem like they really needed to make that couple parts. I fully believe that a lot of the extra pieces that they put onto these models is to tackle recasting. That's the only thing I can think of for making some of these models just so convoluted. Is that the right word? That seems like the right word. Because I sure as shit would not want these pieces of this model in some crappy recast resin. No, thank you. I should really order like a recast one of these just to see. I mean, it wouldn't be that expensive. Just to see just how shit it is. But then I also don't really want to advertise for recasters, so let's not do that maybe. Right, how well does this fit on then? Ooh. Might be the first bit that I'm actually going to have to like squidge for a bit. There's a little bit of a... interesting. Normally if it starts to bounce back up at all when you're pushing something down, it means you've like got a little bit of crap somewhere, like you haven't taken off, but it's squidging down everywhere, fine. It's just that literally that piece there is just squidging back up again. It's fine though, because what we'll do is we'll squidge it again when it comes to it. Right, choose the variant you want to build. I'm going to do the one with the mouth shut. I actually really like that, and it's not because I'm lazy and I don't want to paint his tongue. I'm doing the mouth shut one because it actually looks cool. Which is weird because you've still got to stick a tongue in his mouth even though you can't see it. So, you know, random. 37, 36. 37 and 36. That's 33. That's 36. Ugh. 36. Oh, maybe it was a tongue then. That was me like thinking that I was being stupid, but 34. No, what did I say I wanted? 37 and 36. Right, I've just picked up the one that has the wrong tongue on it, so I actually have the right one in my hands to begin with. Oh my god, where? Where's there? Nowhere near the original one. I've just committed a cardinal sin as well. I just pushed that out, but it's a piece that's going to be hidden, so I'm not clipping that out. Pushed it out because it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Okay. If I haven't just cut off pieces, I'm going to have to look at that. May have just caused some slight battle damage to Angron's face here. I don't think I did though. Because that still seems to be a piece of sprue nubbin sticking out there. That was a bit of a bastard though, doing that, sticking that connector point there. Like, I wasn't being particularly heavy-handed then. I'd like to think that I can generally autopilot snip things off of sprues now without having to super concentrate, but I did almost cut his entire cheekbone off, essentially, cutting that out of the sprue then. Naughty putting it there. Right, so we have mouth and the fudge. What? How the fuck is that supposed to go in? Should I just place it in and glue it after? It's telling you to put it in that way. It can't go in that way. The hole with that's okay, I am being stupid, but it does literally look like it shows it being pushed into the front of his mouth, which it just wouldn't be able to do. It has to go in the back. So I'm 100% me. That's on me, but the arrow does look like it. So, your mama joined. Yeah, that was completely on me then. I could see that was not the case, but right now, did I snip off too much of his cheeky bone area? No, I didn't. So that was correct. Okay, good. That was going to be like a deciding factor on whether or not I get to keep the closed mouth head then. Right. Oh, apparently I'm not supposed to glue that on just yet, but whatever. Let's just be quick about it. We'll be fine. Ha cha cha cha. Where's this going? How? Tell me. Where's it going? Kind of looks like it goes there, but then... Oh, he's got snapped off cables. That's cool. Oh, I see it. I got it. Oh, I got it. Do I need to... Am I going to need to put some glue in? I am, aren't I? Let's pull that head. Let's just put it apart. Facial reconstructive surgery here for Angron. It's fine. We're not breaking or ruining anything, he says. Right. He's just a jaw. Blob, blob, blob. And, oh, I nearly put some on the loose one, which doesn't need a blob of it on it at all. Okay, so blob in there. Okay, can honestly say I did not enjoy putting the head together, but it's fine. Cool. That worked. What do I need? 39 and 38. Any chance it's with all the rest of the 30s, or is it going to be in some stupid place? Stupid place it will be. Oh, I found one before I put it down. Quickly noticed. Must be waking up a bit. The other piece is got to be on the other one. It's got to be. I'm not going to put two pieces on the same bit, are they? Ooh, damn you, GW bastards! Did you just play me for a fool? What the fuck? What number do I want? 39. Is 39 more pipes? Oh, you dick! Yeah, it's alright. It was on the other one. I was just looking for. I didn't look to see what it actually was that I was looking for. In my head, it looked like it was some sort of like top plate, some sort of top like blade, like a blood letter. Oh fuck! Are they bent? What's going on there? Oh no, look, they were bent on the sprue. Oh, that's pretty shit. Alright, we have to be careful gluing them on. That was quite tragic. Were they bent when I pulled them off? I don't know. Something in my immature brain is currently laughing about the fact that I said pulled them off. Yeah, that was lucky that they didn't get snapped actually, by the look of it. One of them is purposely snapped by the looks of it. Okay, yeah, that was lucky. Note to self: if I ever do one of these myself, be careful when it comes to his top dreads. I know there's butcher's nails, but whatever. Butcher's nails are the one thing I really don't like about World Eaters. They make no sense to me canonically. Like, it just makes no sense. Like, Angron hated them. Why would he want to smash them into the brains of his own legion? Stupid. Although actually I think they did it themselves, didn't they? Yeah. Actually, might not have been him that made them do it. I can't remember. Right, I'll be back in just 2 mo's. I need to go and check to make sure that my shop isn't flooding at the back. Nope, we're all good. We're all good. That's my bad. That's because I left the bathroom window open. And I've just realised I've been talking about how badly it's been raining for the past 4 or 5 hours straight, and I didn't even think to go and check to make sure it wasn't all pissing in through my window. Right. So we have got all of that. So we're on to wings. Jesus, we're on wings already. Yeah, he's not as big as I thought, but he's cool. He's very cool. Do like that. These wings are massive though, so 41, 40, 42. Oh my god, it's so many small bits to attach to it. Fuck. This is why I usually ask my guy I paint for to build all of his own stuff. Because it's going to take about a day's worth of work essentially just to get him built and get all his mould lines removed and what have you. $41. I said 42 a second ago, didn't I? No, it's 42. Yeah, so Angron, back as a kid, Angron was my favourite of the traitor Primarchs. And I love the World Eaters. But then as I've got older, I've gone away from them, and I actually prefer Death Guard are my favoured of the Legion. I do so have a soft spot though for the World Eaters. Just not so much Angron. I'm very much like Khan. And I can't remember his name, but there's a loyalist World Eater out there, yes. Right, so these wings are probably going to take quite a lot of shaving and bits and pieces. Now, I have been... I don't even know. How long have I even been here with you guys? About 40 or so minutes. So what I think I'm going to do is, because I've got to go and reply to some social media bits and pieces and do some actual work in the shop. So while Angron's torso is drying, and it looks like I've got a good chunk of mould line and nubbins to remove, I'm going to disappear for a bit. But yes, so remember, at some stage I will put out a much fancier and more informative post about the Facebook. No, not Facebook. Ignore that. I mean, Facebook, you could come and follow me on Facebook, but the YouTube 500 followers giveaway. So we've not done much on YouTube, not really promoted ourselves at all. So we've only got about 200 followers, I think, which you consider that is nothing but a drop in the ocean. So yeah, we're going to go for a 500 followers giveaway of a spearhead or a combat patrol. Once we've hit that mark, we'll pull a name out of the ether and get that off to them, and then we will look at what we do next. So yeah, I'll put a post out at some stage, a bit fancier, a bit nicer, and yeah, I'll probably be back in the next, I don't know, we'll see how long it takes me to shave these off and just get my work done. 20 units, half an hour. Okay.